Number 2, beautiful this is. To have what few have, do what few do. What do I mean by this? Shift focus from what is not working to focus on what is working. Hello? Drop the things that are not working. So even before forming your plans and policies, the clarity must be there, not confidence. Clarity must be there that what kind of things will not work with me. And focus on the things that's going to work on you. And now create ideas on this. Could be very, very different, could be very, very small, but can have a great, great results. You don't have to do everything, sir. You don't have to do everything. Do little thing, but see that it has a dimensional great impact on whatever you are doing here. So try to focus on the thing that is working and do not focus on the thing that is not working. So it's very easily said and done. You have to first analyze yourself what is working for you and what is not working for you. Because the rule is to have what few have, do what few do. In other words, people talk about this generation multitasking. Multitasking is disaster. Your brain cannot absorb more than 3 thoughts at a time. You cannot handle it. It's not possible. It's not humanly possible. And we talk about multitasking. In a sense, everywhere we make nothing but mess. What we do is nothing but mess we make everywhere. You do. Stop TV. Stop gossiping, ladies and gents. Equal power we have now, so I have to put both, not only ladies. So, Lions especially, we are great in gossiping. Oh my God, morning 7 o'clock. Kya governor ne kal? Meeting kaisa tha? Only 60 people came. We have 125 clubs and only 60 came. Failure, man. Governor is a failure. All kind of rubbish will go in the morning. Now, who does this? Past governors. PDG. Past, dead and gone. We our job. Every day morning is our breakfast talk at it. How was yesterday's meeting? That pastor will not come if you call him to give a lecture. He cannot even talk, but he will not come even if you call him. Morning calls around. What is happening? Stop this gossip. Stop TV. Stop excuses. That's very important. Have this, at least today, go back with this one thought that whatever happens to me, only I am responsible. Nobody is ever responsible in your life. What happens to you? Never say I couldn't do this because my children are like that. I couldn't do this because my husband is not cooperating. I couldn't do this because I don't have money. I cannot do this because I stay too far. No excuses in life. Be a responsible individual. If this small thing will go with you, it will have a great dimensional change, because what will happen because of that? You will stop wasting time on the things that does not work for you. Forget working on the things. At least if you can do the things that is not working for you and you stop thinking about it, you are doing a great service to yourself. Or I always say that if you want a successful result, and if any situation is there, put yourself in a corner. You corner yourself to such an extent that option of that is so disastrous that if it doesn't do, oh my God, he cannot bear the consequences. Take it to that level, the result will be only success and nothing else. 2 ways of looking at it. So stop TV, stop gossip, stop excuses. Introduce new series of mindset, new series of rituals. For example, if you're in the habit of gossiping, stop this. No, it's difficult. I know it's very difficult. The habit of 20 years, 30 years. My mother-in-law is like this and my father-in-law is like this, and that old man shit. He doesn't do anything, always on the head. Keep on talking all. Gives it by way. All kind of things. At least if you take a call, I'm going to stop this. The new ritual is that I will not speak about it, period. See the change that will come in your life. How peaceful you will become if nothing else. If nothing else, you will not be a big game changer, but for your own self, it's a big game changer, because now you're at peace. Can you put your hands together? Some people are dozing. Please put your hands together. So life is not done. And set new series of rituals, meaning your system B and system A I'm talking about. Change the world is to change yourself. Nothing in you, right? Not from without. Remember this. Everything has to be from within. We try to change the situation, which is outside. We try to change the circumstances, which is outside. We try to change friends, which is outside. We try to change all our gambit of leaders, it's outside. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen. Everything has to be from within, and don't care what is happening outside. That's the first step if you need to change yourself. Work on character, work on emotion, work on emotional quotient. Very important. Any given situation, you are absolutely calm. Absolutely calm. You remember the story of Edison? The true story somewhere in 1940? His whole factory was burned down. His entire research of, 3 or 4 decades, which was there, and everything, this is a true story. It burned, it caught fire. And he's calmly looking at it. And attract right people in your life. When you stop gossiping, when you stop doing all this nonsense, and if you say that from today onwards I'm not going to do the stupid things, in 15 days or 1 month time you will find that all such people who are doing this will get isolated because now they're not interested in you. You're not giving that masala to them. In 1 month's time, they will go. And that is what we want. And then you will start getting the right people like Dwarka. Right people will come in your life. Automatically they'll start attracting you because you will find that the other frequency is matching. This is what happens. Self-radiation starts. Like I always say in installation, when you install the president, that be like this. Your jewelry must be what? Compassion, passion, leadership. All this jewelry you should wear. When you're standing over here, your aura just travels like this. Even without opening up your mouth, your house will clap and say, hey, here is my president. That kind of pride you will feel for the president. This can happen when you do this. Try to do this. Your character, your emotional balance, and your SQ. The fourth rule, look at it. Look at the wording. The addiction to distraction is death of creative production. We are so addicted in life to so many things. So many things. And that becomes a hampering if we become creative and ultimately innovative. So it says very clearly, an addiction to distraction is death of creative production. Stop all this nonsense. Try to stop. It's difficult. I know mobile is difficult to give away with. Like for example, I never watch TV, friends. Take it from me, I never watch TV. In my house, the TV is there, but I never watch. No serials, no Saas Bahu, nothing, no nonsense, no nonsense. If I watch it all, it will only be Netflix, and that too the serial through which I can get some learning. When I've read some reviews, I've read it, and if I find it interesting, I will jump into that serial. Go and watch the recent one they just completed, which is that Money Heist. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a plot and how it works, and highly philosophical. It's about a bank robbery. But the plot behind it is so philosophical and so much to learn. This is what it is. Stop all this nonsense. If this becomes an addiction, it is going to distract everything. And this becomes absolute addiction. Focus on few activities and few things at a time, not too many things. This is rule number 4. An addiction to distraction is death of creative production. The second last rule, the things that you're most afraid to do is the thing most valuable to do. Hello? Think about it. Game changer, think about it. The things that you fear, trust me, you want that to happen in your life, but you don't attempt it because you're scared of it. Like the very beautiful saying is like this, your fears are nothing but the growth in wolf's clothing. It looks like a wolf. Go and embrace it. That wolf will run away. Trust me, this is one of the most important rules. We just don't want to handle our fears. We just don't want to handle our fears. I got operated about 3 years back. I had my valve replacement and my 3 bypass surgery. And the family was upset. My voice was gone on the 3rd day. And I basically at the height of 4,500 meters. And the family is scared, fear. You got your operation done, oxygen will not be there, you may get a heart attack over there. I said, I want to go. Last year we went to which is a place called Chandatal Lake in Spiti Valley in Himachal Pradesh, which is almost 4,500, equivalent to almost to Mansarovar. Absolute fight. Now we are going to Leh Ladakh, and there was a big fight in the family. You cannot go to Leh Ladakh. I said, we are going. I booked a ticket for 20th of August. Who wants to come? Come. I'm going on otherwise. Went to cardiologist, saw to doctor. He said nothing. Here it is strong. System is activated. If I have to die, nobody can stop me. But I don't want to die out of fear. If I have to collapse in Leh Ladakh, I better collapse there. Now why in the house? I go and die over there. It's better. At least I did something. Like Abdul Kalam died speaking, no?
Yeah.
In whichever way he had to die, the time was up. Could have been here, could have been his home, could have been in hospital. He would have died in whichever ways. So let me do what I want to do. So that can only happen, like people say, I know we are going to die, we are not an immortal human being, everybody has to die. We only know this. The magic happens when you realize it. There's a difference between knowing and realization. And when realization happens, the fear goes away. You know nothing can happen. If it has happened, let it happen. This is the way, this is rule number 4. The things that you're most afraid to do is the things that most get freedom. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very important. You know, one of the ways of getting freedom, when we talk about fear, the opposite of fear, I talk about jealousy. Opposite of fear, I would talk about animosity against somebody, not liking somebody, something has gone wrong with someone, and we are dying with it. We are dying with it, and which happens very normal in life when elections come. Yes or no? This group and that group and whatever. It's just like fear only, something of that category. There are 6 needs of a human being. The first one is certainty. Human need is that he should be certain that this is going to happen, the outcome of the result is going to be this, and that is his need. Because there are no surprises over there. But at the same time, the second need of a human is uncertainty. For example, you all are sitting over here and you think that your spouse is going to get upset that your Sunday has been spoiled, and in the evening when you reach home and she gets a flower or bouquet for you, that great, you must have come a little bit changed human being. This is for you in appreciation. Surprise, no? Uncertainty. You never accepted this. You expected you're going to get fire at home. There's going to be some faces being made leave the comfort zone. We have been tutored right from childhood. Like for example, a child is not made to run on the when he's 2-3 years old. You will hurt yourself. What are we trying to train our children? Be in comfort zone. This is what right from childhood we have been tutored to never to leave a comfort zone, or do not run too far. Do not give up good job. Don't take risk. If you are inviting early death. They say this, no? Like most, I don't know what this culture in South India, in Maharashtra, the old culture, good old days or whatever it was, the parent will tell a Maharashtrian child, take a government job. Nothing else you should do. You get pension, you get medical aid, you get travel allowance, you get 60-70 days leave in a year. What is it? Comfort zone, my God. Sachin Tendulkar was asked to do that by his parents. You know that? He was a typical Maharashtrian. His parents. And he was this kind of a person. He was told, hey, government job, Marathi, they talk in Marathi, the way he was talking in your language, I was speaking in my language. You understand or don't understand? Because I was not understanding what Alam was talking. Anyway, so what they say is, this is the way we are tutored. This is not the way. Uncertainty is much better. That is rule number 6. And if you adopt the 6 rules, game changer, do the opposite. Now think about this, friends. If the 6 things goes in your this, how it will happen? I'll quickly give you a tool. It's all about mindset. Tools for game changer. There are 3 or 4 tools. Number 1 is believe in yourself. So easy, right? We don't believe in ourselves, sir. Trust me. Believe in yourself is tool number 1 if you want to be a game changer. I'll give an example, a sports example. Who is this guy? Heard of Roger Bannister? He died about 3 months back. He expired. In 1900s early, one of the great athlete was to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. For 50 years, people tried to cross that line of 4 minutes, but it was not possible. He was one of the champions who was trying to break the record. To run a mile in less than 4 minutes was the target. Since 1900, the record was plus 4 minutes. 4.1 minutes record stood for 9 years. Nobody could break that record also. 6th May 1954, this guy created a world record by running at 3.59.4 minutes. Little less than 4 minutes, and record was created. That yes, that myth that nobody can run less than 4 minutes was broken by Roger Bannister, and the guy who did was his coach. So pushed him to do that. Now believe in yourself does not stop over here. What happens in our life is something like this. Another player, he was a Britisher. Another Australian player, Australian athlete. His name was Landy. He was supposed to be